Welcome to the New This Week video for April 24th. I'm here with Scotty V again. Gonna wave or something?
No.
Okay. All right. Scott's just here today. We got a good week for books. Nothing bad at all this week.
No, nothing we're gonna really trash on.
No, I don't want to trash on things anymore.
Well, we've been trying to be positive, but it hasn't always worked out.
Right. But no, there's nothing bad here at all. Even all the DC books are good.
Oh my god.
All right, let's start.
Another tall tale fictional story.
Yeah, and Buff's just giving a look like, hey, shut up and let's start doing this.
The worst thing is his horse crap is longer than his complaints.
All right, we got American Psycho number 4. Dark Horse's Avatar number 3.
Man, never cared for those movies.
Me either. Me either. Don't read the comics. I got one. I only order one. It sells sometimes. Sometimes it's up in a 50-cent box. It's not even worth to go into the dollar box when it's done. We got some black box comics here. Biomex.
I think so.
Font's a little weird, but yeah, Biomex number 1. I was bringing stuff from Black Box Comics.
Give them a chance.
Yeah, they got some good stuff sometimes. Distillery comic, Blasphemous, or Mirka Andolfo's Blasphemous, number 2.
You reading this, Buff?
I am.
You like it so far?
Yes, I have. I read anything Mirka Andolfo.
I know you at least try it. I don't know if you necessarily liked it all.
For Buff, we were going to show some artwork.
Nice.
For artwork. Again, Distillery's got all the big, the oversized comics. Some of the I don't hate oversized comics.
No.
But, I'd still rather have a book that's not a $9 price tag.
Yeah, I think that's a big
Yeah, I think that's making a lot of people not really go with it. There's another Distillery book coming out here, too, that people should try. I mean, it's a great writer, too, but, again, the $9 price tag kind of turns them off. Bloodshot Reloaded, or Bloodshot Unleashed Reloaded, number 2.
This Valiant being back.
Yeah, Alien Books, or whatever, is printing Valiant stuff now. Bloody Dozen, A Tale of the Shrouded College, issue number 5. Charles Soule and Albuquerque. Don't remember his first name, though. That's okay. Yeah. Charles Soule. I mean, he puts out solid stuff.
This is one of your favorite books.
It is one of my favorite books. Charred Remains, issue number 5 from Mad Cave Studios. Pretty good horror-ish. There's a fire being or whatever, lighting things on fire, lighting people on fire. The artwork fits the comic.
Yeah.
This isn't my favorite artwork, but for this book it fits. I wouldn't want to see it in Captain America.
No. Corey's favorite book.
And it seems to be a lot of people who watch this show's favorite book, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But we're gonna show it off anyways. We got Conan the Barbarian, issue number 10. So what do you think? 2 more issues? It should be canceled, or?
I don't know. It seems like a lot of people like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I sell a bunch. I don't know. Not my thing. This I'm looking forward to, though.
Now, is this like a universe for all these different characters, or?
Yeah, I think they're going to do them all. Well, it's Universal Monsters.
Yeah.
So they did Dracula early, which I didn't like, but I don't like Dracula. But we got Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives, number 1, from Dan Waters and Ram 5. Brought this one. I'm hoping that this is good. I love Creature from Black Lagoon. I like Universal Monsters, so this is definitely worth checking out. This is a great cover. The Chilling Adventures presents The Cult of That Wilkin Boy, Initiation, number 1. Another one of those Archie horror books. Didn't realize it, but it's written by one of my favorite guys, Cullen Bunn.
Really?
Yeah. This guy does everything. And, I make fun of Ram sometimes, but he's got another book this week. This guy puts out books, and I don't say enough for him as I do with some of these other guys, but this guy puts out books every single week. The guy's a workhorse. We got Dawn Runner, number 2 from Dark Horse. I didn't read number 1. I don't know if it was any good. I sold a few copies. Didn't get much feedback on it. We'll see. And then we've got Slash presents Deathstalker, number 1 from Vault Comics. Now, I don't know if that's Slash from Guns N' Roses or if some other guy named Slash. I have no idea. But it looks like
It almost looks like another barbarian.
it does look like a barbarian. And you know something? I think this barbarian will kick Conan's ass.
You think so?
Yep.
That's a wild statement.
He's going to do it.
Corey's gonna be down here angry on you
Yep.
with you on Saturday.
Bring it on. Maybe he'll release the Doberman.
It was Manifest, whatever it is, Intellect or
Danger
something.
Manifest.
Yeah, Danger Manifest. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's going to bring me down to Point Break. Starting to get warm. We may be able to go back down there. I'm going to give this book a try. It's either going to be it's going to be good or it's going to totally suck. It's one. I don't think it's going to be an in between. Mad Cave Studios again. Dick Tracy, number 1.
Using all the characters from the comic strip.
I think so. Yep, I think so. Artwork looks pretty decent. It's a nice shot of Dick.
Tracy, that is.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Drawing Blood, number 1. This is a Eastman book from the Turtle fame. Not really sure what it is. Not even looking at it.
What?
I'm not looking at it. I'm not interested. Eastman does not interest me.
Okay.
Okay. Duke, number 5. Do we even have to discuss this book? This shit's selling.
Yeah, a lot of people like it.
Yeah, they do. And the contents of this booklet is confidential.
Then why did they release it?
I don't know, but that's what the back cover says.
So is it a miniseries or is that supposed to be ongoing?
I don't know. I know Cobra Commander is a
Yeah,
miniseries.
that's why I'm asking. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know that one is.
Yeah, it doesn't on the invoice. It doesn't say of, so, but neither did Cobra Commander. So who knows? They're trying to fool you.
Trick you.
Dune number 2.
Never cared for Dune.
Me either. Still don't. I'd rather turn the TV off and look at a blank screen than watch Dune.
That's kind of harsh.
That is harsh, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
That would be more enjoyable for me because at least there would be no noise coming from the screen. So we got Dutch number 3. That's different than Duke.
Oh, definitely.
We got a
Spelled
guy.
differently.
We got a guy who comes in here sometimes doesn't know is it Duke or Dutch does he read? So instead he just decided to read both of them.
He just
so
gets
he
both
won't.
of them and
He doesn't get confused.
He knows.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh yeah.
Then he'll forget.
He's gonna make a note and come in Wednesday and tell me.
definitely.
Yeah,
He'll
you
write-
made fun of me.
He'll take it out of his briefcase. Here's my notes. You made fun of me here.
The Expanse, number 11.
I like the first issue of that.
Me too. This is the first issue.
Oh, nice. I thought that was the second one.
This is the second one.
Well.
Yeah. We got Feral, part 1. Second printing. Good selling book. To coincide with number 2.
Nice.
So if you haven't picked up number 1 yet, you got your chance. Number 2, I enjoyed this
I'm
too.
going to try the second issue. It seems like it's not quite... It's definitely a different story than Stray Dogs, which is probably better. But we'll see where it goes.
I think I just started to read Uncanny Valley from last week.
Yeah.
And I read the first part of it, and I'm enjoying it so far. And I had asked Buffett, he had read it, he hadn't read it. You didn't buy it either, did
No.
you? It's written by the same guy,
Yep.
and it's got that same it's there's a lot of like funness to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Which is fine.
yeah, no, it's a good book, and I'm definitely next time around I'll give it a review and talk about it more.
I thought about it, but it had only been one issue.
The Forged, number 7. Greg Rucka, one of my favorite writers, but I'm
It's
not.
a giant book.
This book it really isn't doing it for me though, unfortunately. Here we go. Issue number 2 of Ghostbusters, back in town. Can't go wrong with the Ghostbusters. Buff, did you like issue 1?
I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Neither have I.
I haven't seen it either.
Yep. I don't think it's just based on the movie. It's just a.
The same characters as in the movie.
Oh yeah, no, but I didn't know
I
if it was
assumed it was like after it took place.
after the second movie. Yeah.
That was an assumption, but
Yeah. I don't know either. So.
I have it. I can read it whenever the hell I want.
Yep. Exactly. Did you walk to the beat of your own drum? Right.
Yep.
Okay. If you find this, I'm already dead. Well, she's dead because I've got one in my hand.
She's dead.
I enjoyed this book.
Mm-hmm.
Are you reading this?
No.
I know Buff's reading it. Again, oversized.
Yeah.
$8 book.
The funny thing is, it's not as oversized as other oversized books.
No, it's right. It's even a more odd shape.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, it's even a more odd shape. But I mean, sometimes with the oversized art, and if the art is good, it looks even better in the oversized thing. But I mean, when you're going through and you got this really cool splash page with 2 words on it, and then this here with 4 words on it, it's for the $8. You just don't feel you're getting it.
No.
But the book is fantastic. I just wish they would. I wish they would shrink it down. But I like it. I recommend it. As a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to it this week. We've got The Infernals, number 3, from some guy named Parrott.
Parrot?
Yep, Dan Parrott, I think.
I don't know.
Okay. He's been around. He's written some stuff. I think he's written some Power Ranger stuff too, I think. I don't know. Yeah. Man's Best, number 2. Like I said, there's a lot of animal books out now.
Yeah.
And then, but here we are promoting one, but I think there's too many of them coming out too. The Ministry of Compliance, number 5.
This has been a good book. It's definitely something you got to check out.
I don't like to comply though.
Yeah.
This book has been coming out forever. Ninja High School, issue 193. I think this has been coming up since the 90s.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You reading this, Buff?
Hiya!
Mm-hmm.
Hiya!
Seems like something you would read.
Once Upon a Time at the End of the World.
Bad things happened.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's written by Jason Aaron, so definitely some bad things happened.
Well, that he can't screw up.
Right.
It's his own thing, so
right.
It doesn't matter.
Operation Sunshine, number 1.
Nothing about that seems very sunshiny.
No, it's not. It's bad. There's bad news going on here. I believe this is the sequel to. They did Operation Sunshine last year, I think. Talk about Kyle Starks. Talk to me. Pine and Merrimack, number 4.
I've liked that so far. It's been pretty good.
This is probably a miniseries too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I believe
yeah.
it's a miniseries.
Yep. A lot of people liking this book.
Yeah, it's been good.
This is the book that I'm looking forward to the most this week.
Yeah, it seems very odd, but okay.
Why would it seem odd?
No, the fact that they put that book out seems very odd.
Oh, yes, because I mean it's not odd that I would like it. Of course I would like it. It's dumb.
You like the weird, dumb things and
Pooh versus Bambi. Can it get any better than that? Zenoscope Comics. The artwork is always pretty decent.
Now, is this because Disney lost their license?
I don't know.
Do this now?
I don't know. I guess I have no idea. Maybe, but it's Pooh versus Bambi, so I think Pooh is taking out a deer.
It appears that way.
Yeah, but I don't care. I mean,
Pooh's angry about something. We're not sure what yet.
it's already in the pile to go home. It's already in the pile. I saw that this was coming out this week. I've been excited since last week. So I could have been shorted every other book. I'd have been okay. Mm-hmm. Rare Flavors, number 5. Who's that again?
Ram 5.
3 books this week. I'm not a fan of this book, but
he's putting it out.
It's out. You know, it's
as opposed to taking a 3-year break, getting 12 months to do 6 issues, and then taking another break.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yep. The guy at least gets some stuff out, and you know something? It's not mediocre crap like Cy Spurrier or Tom King or something. I mean, there's different height versions of stuff, but it's still people are still reading some of his stuff. Robot and Girl, number 1. I'm not sure what this is, but it's a Keen
Besides
Spot book.
Besides the obvious.
Yeah, right. But it's a Keen Spot book.
And it
I've
appears
been-
to be multiple covers for some reason.
Yeah, I've been bringing in a few of their titles. I don't remember if this was one that the creator asked me if I'd bring it in or not, but it's here. Robot and
one.
Girl #1.
Somebody wants it. Come get it.
The Six Fingers #3.
I've liked that so far.
Dan Waters too.
Nice.
Dan Waters. It's a guy that's writing something that was just
This-
down here.
Something we were just looking at.
Creature from Black Lagoon. Yes, Creature from Black Lagoon. Another book I'm looking forward to. 2 books by this guy. 1 week. Can't wait to read.
I believe that's a miniseries, just like the One Hand.
Yep. Something is Killing the Children #36. Another Tynan book out.
Reading that one in trade.
I like it. Don't like the other one, the House of Slaughter book, but I
Yeah.
do like this one. And another Tynan book. Again, he's doing a distillery book also. So, I mean, I think the guy has earned the right to at least try it, you
Yeah.
know? This is issue #1. Again, another $9 book, though.
Yeah.
It's,
Giant $9 book.
yep. Star Trek Defiant #14. The road ends here.
Oh, last good issue of that book.
Yep, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #150. And then you get to get Jason Aaron doing it.
Yeah, get ready for your book to be destroyed.
Yep. Yep, get ready to hate turtle life. And we're going to finish it up with what? Oh, another Tynan book.
Yeah.
World Tree. #9. Some interesting stuff in the independent pile this week.
It's not bad.
Oh, nope. Now we've got at least a good. Well,
No, people have liked it.
people have liked this book. Batman: Brave and the Bold #12.
Yeah, there's too many Batman books out there for me.
I agree, and it's and there's an $8 book also.
Yeah, unfortunately, that one
Yeah.
didn't make the cut.
Yep.
That was never going to make the cut.
No, this definitely. I only put one of these on the shelf, and no one's going to probably buy it. It just goes to subs, and
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Rand reads it.
yeah, we got Batman: Dark Age Book 2. Notice the A word that's on there. All red. That's a bad swear. Okay, it's just what we need is this the A guy doing the artwork for a Batman book. It's just look at those faces. They're just awful.
It's the same face.
Awful. Yeah, right. I don't know who they are because they're the same guy.
Yeah.
You know, they better wear different clothing, and you won't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, after issue 1, I think I sold. I think I may have sold 1 copy off the shelf. I had like 6 or 7 people order it.
Yeah. Whether or not those 6 or 7 will get book 2, who knows?
Right. There's gonna be 1 book on the shelf. By next week, there'll be 4. The thing's gonna grow. Detective Comics #1084 by V or 5.
Supposedly, there's only 1 V in comics.
That's right. And who is it?
It's supposed to be me.
That's right. Scotty V's the only V in comics. So, yep, another book this week by Ram 5. I'm assuming it's Ram 5. It just says 5.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Yep. The Flash #8 by Substandard Cy Spurrier.
I can't wait for him to get off that book. Can't wait.
He has ruined this book.
Oh my god.
My numbers have plummeted
Yeah.
since he's been on this book. Even subs
Yeah.
that have been reading the book for years have stopped
Said
reading
no.
Flash right now.
I know Corey fired it.
Yeah. Green Arrow #11. I believe there's only 1 issue left of this.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's 12 issues.
Oh, give me a break.
Yeah, Joshua Williamson. We got another book going on.
Finally get a Green Arrow book and it only goes 12 issues.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. And it's actually got better as
Yeah, it got
time
better
has
as it
gone
went
on. Yep.
along.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
The hell.
I don't like bringing bad news. It's not me. I only like bringing on the good news, but unfortunately,
Since when?
I have to give the bad news that's only a 12-issue series.
Did he just say what I think he said?
Did he lie? Yeah. Yes, he
Okay.
did.
Another fictional story?
But you act like I like giving bad news.
You do.
I don't. I want people to be happy, but I mean, that's not
Whoa,
happening.
whoa. You want people to be happy?
Yeah.
Buff doesn't even believe you.
He's got a weird look on his face. Yeah, yeah. He's got like I don't know what to say to this. You know, it's
He's looking at you like I've known you a decade plus, and even I don't believe you.
I was just thinking of the comment I made earlier that said it takes even longer when you're shoveling horse crap.
all right. Well, let's continue. We've got Harley Quinn number 39.
I've never liked her own book, but I've liked her in other books.
Well, that's nice to know, because I really love this artwork right here. I don't. All right.
Now, for a Tom King book, this has probably been his best book,
The Penguin, number 9.
and I'm shocked. Because normally by now he's gone off the rails.
Yep. So far, and then the sales stay up on it. So that's probably why he gets a job for something else that he destroys. But he has those one hits, and like, oh, we'll take that one hit.
Oh, yes.
Showcase presents Green Lantern, number 22.
Facsimile edition or whatever.
Yep, a facsimile edition. Yep. I was going to try to pass off as the real one, and we're only going to sell it at cover price.
Okay. You try that. See how well you do.
That was the end. That's the end of DC.
Wow. Nice.
The war.
Relatively.
Yeah, it could have been one of the 2
Pain-free.
books that we just ordered for subs and not going on the shelf. You know, it's that's how they are nowadays. If they've gone 3 or 4 months without selling a book, they're done.
Subs
you know,
and that's it.
Yep, subs and that's it. Not subsidizing their business anymore. They don't help me. I'm not helping them. Amazing Spider-Man number 48.
Can't wait for Zeb Wells to be fired.
I read this today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting here.
do you feel?
Eating lunch. I said, I'm gonna read Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Were you able to finish your lunch?
I choked a couple times. Yes, it was. It's.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but I'll tell you right now, I'd rather have Knock on the book
Then J.R.J.
than J.R. McGinnis any day of the week. I'm kind of upset he's the guest artist.
Because you know what it's going to go back to.
I've skipped a lot of Spider-Man books.
Oh, I know.
When did Ned Leeds come back?
Oh, God. When they were cloning people again, they brought back Ben Reilly. He was the Jackal.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I read that.
He was
Oh,
wearing that black Anubis mask.
Yeah, I read that one.
Yeah, I
but
think
no,
that's when
they brought him back at that time
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay, I skipped issues in that.
Yeah.
In that
That's when they brought
but,
him back, but he's been in Amazing Spider-Man, and
well,
they're finally getting around to it. I guess.
yeah, they're talking about how he was in the Hobgoblin again, and
Thanks, Zeb Wells, you moron.
yeah, he's an idiot. The Avengers number 13.
I like the last issue.
Yeah, because you were down on it a little too.
I
Yeah,
was kind of disappointed, but the last issue was pretty good, and I'm hoping this keeps the momentum going.
maybe the book's turned a corner,
I hope so.
or it's come up over the hill.
I've wanted a good Avengers book in a long time.
Do you want one good one of these?
No, because I just don't care for vampires.
All right, so he doesn't care if there's a good Blade or a bad Blade, but we've got Blade number 10.
It's not for me.
How about Daredevil number 8? Here's a $10 issue right here. It is super thick.
Yep.
I think you're getting more here for your dollar than those oversized
giant
books.
books,
Yes. But it doesn't mean that this is going to be better than the oversized book, though. I guess it's the 60th year of Daredevil. Special oversized celebrated 60 years.
It's not some weird legacy number thing, right?
No, it's 60 years.
Just some random. This is 60 years right here.
Yes. So go back 60 years. That's when Daredevil came. He was blind then. He's still blind now.
People know his identity.
Yeah.
They don't know his identity.
Yeah, still bumping in the walls. You know, it's
Still a lawyer somehow.
And what I heard today too is that Buffy is going to try a Daredevil for the first time today because it's a 60th anniversary issue, and he says I can't think of what better thing to spend $10 on.
You couldn't even say that with a straight
Is he still blind?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Then I'm not going to read it.
But he's a handicapped superhero. You can't support that?
Yeah, you're gonna get canceled. We got Gods number 7.
How's that selling for you? Do you have any idea what it's even about?
Nope. Don't care. I can tell it doesn't sell that great. And I still don't care.
Talk about a book I don't care about.
I care more about this than that. You'd rather read that? Gods?
Yeah, I'd rather try Gods than read that.
Now, I'm all for Jackpot and Black Cat #2 before anything with Jonathan Hickman's name on it. Oh, except for Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, see, there you go.
Well, that's because I've already read it and
Yeah.
it was actually good for a
Yeah,
change.
that book should burn.
This book should burn?
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 other books that I've already shown here that should burn before this book.
Oh, no, that's the...
Wow. All right. I mean, no, I'm not a fan of Jackpot either. I think it's a stupid character, a stupid premise. Don't like it at all.
Oh, yeah.
But in the last 5 books, there's 3 books that's worse than this
And
one.
I'd rather give them a chance than Jackpot and Mary Jane.
Wow.
Whatever the hell
Wow.
it's
'Cause
called.
Black Cat.
Black Cat and... I like Black Cat, but
Yeah.
I don't like that book. Forget that.
All right. All right. All right.
Good God.
Don't hit me, please. All right, there's no violence here. The violence is in the comic
The
books.
violence will be on Saturday when Corey shows up. To
I'm never going home tonight.
Night Thrasher, #3.
That's been okay.
No. No. Nope. It hasn't. Not good. I'd read Black Cat and Jackpot before that too. We got the Predator: The Last Hunt, #3. This has the Predator fans. It sells decent amongst the Predator fans. Rise of the Powers of X, #4. Please end. Just please. All right. This book is worse than that too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, #3.
God. Why?
And unfortunately, it's probably a 5-issue miniseries or a
Well-
6, and not a. It couldn't just be a 3-issue miniseries.
Knowing Marvel, they probably thought they could be ongoing, but it's going to turn into a miniseries.
Superior Spider-Man, #6. This book is far from superior.
Yeah. Who's writing that?
Dan Slott.
Oh, okay.
Christos Gage is on it too, and Bagley's on it. Should be good.
I like Bagley.
Yeah, I like Bagley. I like Christos Gage. I don't know. I haven't read the last 2 issues. I'm not reading it. I stopped bringing it home. I've had enough. Ultimate Spider-Man, #4.
Excellent book.
Jonathan Hickman.
Even though it's Hickman, it's
Yep,
excellent.
one of the best books I've ever read by this clown. I'm just waiting for it to jump off the rails.
I hope it never jumps off the rail.
I think at issue 6, you know, it's he's gonna jump between 2 other universes, and you know, Spider Pig is gonna show up or something, and
We can only hope not.
I'm upset I even have to read this book. Well, read the title.
title
So
of
you
it.
read it.
Spider-Punk Arms Race #3.
There we go. My day's better now.
We were talking about too many Batman books, too many Spider-Man related
Yep,
books.
definitely. Star Wars Darth Maul, black, white, and red, #1.
That's a trade.
Do you realize that people have been clamoring for this book? They said, man, we've always wanted a Darth Maul black, white, and red.
No, I was not aware of that.
Neither was
Are
I.
you aware of that, Buff?
I was not.
And as a matter of fact, Buff being a huge Star Wars fan,
Yeah.
I don't even think he was asking for it.
Doesn't
No, he
appear.
was not.
Yeah,
But he's been looking for this trade.
he has been looking for this
finish
trade.
to finish the collection.
Yep. Dr. Afra, Dark
Dark
Droids, trade
Droids.
paperback. He's almost got his whole collection. It's gonna look good on his bookshelf,
yeah.
just
Dark
right
Dro-
along there. Dark Droids.
Dark Droid shelf.
They make pretty colors when they burn.
Yeah, because the covers have that. They kind of melt. And, yeah. Star Wars Jango Fett #2. The Ultimate Universe #1, second printing. Again, this sold so well. They brought out a second printing. People have actually asked for the second printing. Usually one of these one-shot type books. Yeah, no one cares about it afterwards, but they're looking for it. Wolverine #48. Scott's not gonna discuss this book. The world likes it. Enough said. Wolverine #3, Madripoor Nights. No, you didn't try this one, did
No,
you?
I didn't.
No, me either.
I'm waiting for somebody to tell me I should read it. Otherwise, no.
Has anyone told you yet?
Nope.
Okay. X-Men Forever, #2. Yeah, we're gonna end this on a half decent note
Yeah.
because we have the Uncanny X-Men Facsimile Edition, issue 130.
Dazzler.
Look at that, Dazzler. I think we got the second appearance of Kitty Pryde, or the White Queen's in here too. I think.
Yeah, the Queen of Sebastian,
yep.
Sebastian Shaw, I believe.
Yep. So this is going to be the best read X-Men book this month.
Most
Probably
likely.
probably right here that came out. Ah, I love this. I used to have these Legos here.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, I think that's all I have. We're gonna get Buffy out of here. Okay.
Your pain is almost over, Buff.
Yeah. So no more crap. We're done.
Possibly.
Thank you for watching, Scotty. Thank you for being here.
No problem.
Buff, thank you for putting up with us. It's and I know you wanted to go home, so we'll see you all next week.